Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Faz, and I'm a local SEO or search engine optimization expert within the Toronto region. I help local businesses through all of the greater Toronto area as well as Ontario with their digital marketing presence, making sure that they rank higher on Google and increase their visibility online through web development as well as any digital marketing needs that they might have. Now, the topic I'm going to be discussing today is Google My Business. Now, most owners that I meet understand the importance of it, but they don't really know how to really manifest and use it to its full capability, because in addition to your website and the authority and the ranking of your website, your Google My Business is essentially your biggest tool and asset that you have in your tool belt to make sure that your website is ranking, your customers know what's going on in order for you to increase your presence online on Google. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on what you guys can do to increase that presence, as well as to optimize your Google My Business to make sure that you guys are ready to go. First piece of tip and advice I can give is to please make sure that you complete any uncompleted business listing. The amount of times I've had clients come to me and ask me why they're ranking 20th on Google, even though they've spent thousands of dollars on ads, and you go on their Google My Business and simply you see that their hours are not updated, you see that their address is incorrect or their website's not been updated, and these 3 simple things that you can do puts you at least about 20-30% advantage over most people, because you go on Google and you look at your competitors and you'll see some of them are not doing even just the most simple things like this. Now, the second tip I'm going to be able to give you guys is to please make the most of views. Now, what I mean by that is 99% of the time, if you've satisfied your client's needs, they're happy and they're able to put up a review in about, 5 minutes. But you can actually take this one step further, and here's how. There's a study that comes out every year about the rankings on Google and what it takes for a local business to rank with certain factors such as how relevant business name is to the term, the number of reviews you have, the quality of the reviews, as well as your landing page. And part of that ranking is not only the numerical value of your reviews, whether it's a lot of 5-star or 4.5 star, but also the keywords that you're targeting within those reviews. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say for example, you're a roofer within the Niagara region and you're targeting, your keywords are roofer Niagara. By having those keywords sprinkled in here and there, you're able to actually increase your ranking on Google, and this again is showed by studies that are done every year. Now with that, obviously you cannot tell your client to make sure that they put it in every time, but you can kind of insinuate that that's the service that they did and that's the service that you'd want them to mention within the review. Please do not spam those words, because it doesn't work and you'll get flagged and they'll remove those reviews. But if you were to just sprinkle them in correctly every now and then, you're a lot better off than most of your competition. Now, the third tip that I can give you guys is to please make sure you optimize your landing page. Now, your reviews are only as good as your actual website. Other than your Google My Business, the biggest ranking factor you have is your website in terms of the authority and the content and whatnot. I have seen many times where clients do not have their headers or their H1s or their title tags optimized, and the keywords that they're searching that they want to rank for are not optimized on their landing page. And just by doing those simple things, I've had clients literally jump up 10 spots on Google. It doesn't really cost them much to do it. So that's something I would take into higher consideration. And if you're not optimized, feel free to reach out to me or give me a call or shoot me an email and I'm happy to help to make sure that you guys are doing just that to ensure that you maximize the value of your website. Fourth thing I'm going to be discussing with you guys is to please make sure that you optimize your categories. Now, what I mean by that is you have your primary category and your secondary category. Long gone are the days where you can have one primary and try to fit in 30-40 different secondary categories, thinking that Google will understand that you're trying to rank for 50 different things at the same time. It doesn't work, and most of the times nowadays Google will flag those items that you don't necessarily should be ranking for or trying to rank for, and it'll just get rid of them and it'll just delete all the progress that you have on the page. So what I would do is, for example, if I was a spa and I knew my biggest revenue driver was laser hair removal, my primary category would be laser hair removal, and I would keep it to 1 or 2 maximum secondary categories. Now, for example, with the popularity of Kylie Jenner and her lip fillers, you see that your lip filler business is picking up, and that's a pretty significant driver of your business. In addition to your laser hair removal, I would add that as a secondary category, and again, I would keep it at 1 or 2 of them maximum. Don't overthinking and don't overdo it. Otherwise, Google will know what you're trying to do and you're not going to be able to rank for what it is that you want to actually rank for. Now, when trying to organize your categories, there is a way to take it just one step further. Think of your worst competitor, or actually your best, the one who's always ranking above you on Google, the one who doesn't help you sleep at night, and the one that is just constant annoyance because they're taking away all your clients and potential clients and revenue. Now, there is a way to find out the primary and secondary categories that they have on their listing. I use GMB Crush. Other agencies might use something else, but that is a really good way to understand what they're doing. And my biggest thing is, if you can't beat them, join them. The fifth tip I'm going to give you guys is to please just keep it simple. It's not a joke. That is probably the biggest advice, the most important advice I give to all my clients, to trust the natural process of SEO. SEO in combination with your Google My Business, it's a marathon, not really a sprint. Long gone are days that you can stuff in a bunch of keywords in your description thinking that you'll rank, or think that you can buy reviews thinking it'll help you out. It doesn't. Google will flag you, they won't rank you, and there are a million other ways that you're able to kind of build up your presence and strength online. With regards to that, probably the most simple things that I don't see any customers doing, most customers don't do, is putting up Google Business posts to keep your customers updated, so Google sees that you're fresh and you're active as a business, thereby helping you rank higher, as well as putting up updates and posts and sales and things like that with regards to your business, and that essentially will build more trust and credibility with your brand with any potential customer that comes in. As always, I like to thank my clients so much for all the work that I've been doing this year, and my biggest thing is I want to ensure that all local businesses have a voice and they're able to get the help that they need with regards to digital marketing and their website design, so they don't get left behind. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll leave an email in the link below. You can go to my website, c2gomarketing.com, or you can reach me by email at c2gomarketing@gmail.com. And until next week, thank you.